Well, at what point do we need to speak to a leasing consultant or leasing agent?
Everybody's different. Yeah. Everybody's different. And we see this. We have data, and Tyler, I'm sure you have a ton of data on this from all your websites. But we see people that will come to the website and they immediately just go straight to the live chat and go, "This is what I need. What do you got?" And they don't want to do the search. And then we see the other side of it, where people will literally visit 100 pages on the website and go through all of the properties in the area, and then you see that they come back 7 times before they convert, because they want all the information. And so you take care of those people differently. But we definitely, every consumer is different, so you kind of have to be ready for the people that want it fast, and the people that show me all of the data.
Well, and Patrick, you asked a question earlier that I didn't really fully answer, but about the different payment channels, right? And there's the ability now to make payments via chat bots. I know something 30 Lines does as well, uses the bots, and some people think that's insane. They would never do it. And others love that, right? Just how quickly they can move through that process. But I think to the question about conversion rates are we going to see better? I think that's what Marco was alluding to about test it out, right? If you see that for your given portfolio, the conversion rates are not what you would expect and not what you've experienced, you don't have to commit to it. But I would assume, the first question I had in my mind was, you guys have switched to this, the conversion rates must be fine.
Conversion rates are high, but I'm not sure you care, and here's why. Because it doesn't cost you anything, right? Mm-hmm. Right. We went through the vandalism components. Once you've pre-qualified them, it's literally issuing a 5-digit code and giving them access to a vacant house that's sitting there idle anyway. And so I would say it's about 15%. So I do think it's lower, but again, the hoop is so much bigger. It's wide open. It's much easier to convert, I think, to your point about scheduling and trying to get all that to map properly with a traditional, salesperson, commission-based salesperson or on-site person. I think the benefits are so far outweigh.
Really quick, and Gary probably has insight on this, but that same concept, we were talking earlier about barriers we put ourselves to the leasing process. And if you do a comparison, I think single family has a lot we can learn from. I think student housing has a lot we can learn from. During the leasing process, student housing will allow someone to go through the entire application, be screened, sign a lease before anyone touches it, right? No human interaction, no eyes or hands on the document. And in multifamily, we are so hesitant to do that. And in a lot of cases, I would ask why. And I think it's to your point of, we're probably more likely to have one get through. But you're broadening that hoop, right? Does the end justify the means in that case? And I think that it's a good time to reevaluate those processes, because technology will change. We'll know in 3 or 4 years about chat bots. We'll know about smart home automation, who won. But right now is a good time to reevaluate, why are we doing what we've been doing in the leasing process?
So I got a slightly different